Hey there YouTube, so I'm finally back. I'm really sorry for the wait. Just had to get this massive load of work done before I had my holiday here. So now we're back in Avalonia, and now we're doing level 3, got the hump, I believe. So this level is another really fun one. You should be able to ace it on the first try and get 100% bubbles on the first try. Although I do recommend, if you aren't quick at, I guess, just like shooting things like this on the screen, do this with a friend or two. The level, it becomes like half as easy. Half as hard when you get another friend to do this, because it just becomes that much easier when you have someone else shooting. So, basically, it's exactly what I'm doing here. You're gonna have prize bubbles all throughout the level, and you can shoot them down while you ride this camel. So, you know how camels all have lasers coming out of their mouth, so it makes sense. Anyways, there's points this level 2 to accumulate with the little signs there that you can shoot. But obviously our goal usually is for the prize bubbles. So, you just, whenever you have the chance, always just go for the prize bubbles. Closest from the screen is going to be one right here. Do not miss that one, because well, I guess you can still get it back. You just gotta be quick. So, just basically proceed through the level. Hit any targets you want if you want a high score. Negativitron comes in here and he blasts his little baddies around the side. They make it a little more difficult. They fly at you now in this space, and you also at the same time you want to collect all these prize levels here. So you gotta be quick. I admit. I think at one of these parts I take some damage. I don't die, but I take some damage. So once again, 2 players for this at least would be a lot easier than 1 player if you aren't that quick in these kind of games. Yeah, you see these little robotic things on the side. They're like parts of robots, and they just give them a couple shots and it should go down. They just blast some random garbage at you, some bombs or some missiles. What they're from is probably at the end of the level, which you'll see soon. Don't miss those easy prize bubbles there as well. They like to throw some in the corners, some at hard to reach places like here. It's pretty much the aim of these prize bubbles is to see if you can take out the monsters and the bubbles at the same time. Like here I fail, so... But see, it can be quite challenging. But I mean, if I had 2 players there, that would have been no problem. So it's kind of cool how the camel just like shifts its head right over. When I saw that, I was like, oh, cool, useful. My camel can't do that. Some more easy prize bubbles. More easy monsters to kill because you got a whole bit of distance. Guys, get ready to shoot at the very edge, right when you see this giant pillar here, because there's a lot of prize bubbles and very little time. So look how fast I'm going. Just for this entire level, when I did it by myself, I alternately press R and X at the same time. Sorry, R1 and X. Does it make it faster? Maybe, I'm not sure. It felt like it, so I mean, if it does, that's great. That's what I use. So yeah, we're about halfway through the level now. We kind of proceed down a couple of these floors, take out more enemies, and collect more prize bubbles as we go. Still, I found these Avalonia levels actually to be quite easy so far. You guys should be acing these straight through. Not too difficult at all. Some more prize bubbles stacked up at the side, and they like to throw some random ones at the top, so make sure you don't miss those as they fall off the side. Okay, so now we finally got a boss here. Some weird negativitron monster. He shoots things either out of his mouth or out of his head, missiles and bombs. And he has a final attack. I'll show you in a second. Basically, all you got to do is take out these missiles or bombs before they get to you. That way you can just shoot him right in the eye. He does like to block off his eye after you get a shot in, but just keep at it and you should take him out eventually. So yeah, so just defend yourself against these missiles or bombs that he shoots out through his mouth or his head. The hardest part, his hardest attack will come right now. So he's going to launch these huge missiles coming out of his back. These ones are powerful and they take a lot of hits. And if you don't, I'm going to get hit right now, seeing it took a good chunk out of my health. So when you see those, get ready to really push those buttons. So here he's just being a little baby again. The usual strategy, once he gets back up, as I said, prepare to knock those missiles right out. So there's one, and there's two. So now he's in his final position here. And here you just pretty much fend off against his missiles and bombs until you finally take him out. Yeah, so just I always try to keep the laser launcher, I guess you could call it, the laser crosshair, as close to him as possible, and then you can just take out his eye when he uncovers it. So that was that. 2 prize bubbles here, and there's going to be one more after this gate. There's a cock-a-doodle-doo. And there's also aced it. So Avalon comes in here, he says, "Sup guys, good work." And yeah, that's about it. Hop off the camel. Find out the camel's uglier than it looks. And we got lots of prizes here. So we aced it. Okay, we got some fur. And Cynthia hair, an electric shaver. That's useful. Yeah. Set. Oh my god, 84 items in this level, guys. So lots of fun bubbles to get. Okay, guys. See ya on the next level.